No f***ing way.
We just got in an accident.
Well, somebody just smashed into us.
Someone just rear-ended his Jeep. Hopefully it did more damage to her rig than the Jeep. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, of course you're not
I'm
expecting
good.
it. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I hit the seat.
Yeah, that was a solid hit. What?
You guys all right?
Yeah, we're good.
Jeep is all right too.
Is it?
The Audi's just.
That's why we drive Jeeps. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've been in an accident. Oh, the Audi is
What's up, Lite, Brite Nation?
Hey, what's going on, Lite, Brite Nation?
So while we were here in Germany, we actually got invited by the Bavarian Jeep Club to come down to Bavaria and not just explore the city of Munich and the culture in the area, but also to explore something that's a little more close to home for us and for all of you. So you have to understand, with Germany, there's so many rules and regulations, not to mention the price, that it's actually very uncommon and very expensive to own a Jeep here. But something that we've learned, not just through our own travels, but especially since being here, is when you are super passionate about something, you will absolutely find a way to make it happen. Just like all of these people here. What's up, Lite, Brite Nation?
So guys, this here is Chris. So he's the guy, the man that reached out to us, I don't know how long ago.
It's been like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah,
2
right.
months? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been more than
More like
that.
6 months.
So
yeah,
we've
yeah.
been chatting for a while. You should come over, and like we got tons of stuff for you. And so this is the man that made it all happen. And if he doesn't look German, it's because
I don't know, half Latino, a little bit of Irish, a little bit of German.
so he speaks German and English and,
And
few
Spanish,
other-
yeah.
Spanish.
So we're actually staying at his house with him, his wife, and his 2 little girls, and it's been amazing. And he's the one that told us all about the Bavarian Jeepers, and I kind of wanted him to tell you guys a little bit about the origin of the club, because they haven't been around that long, and how they got together and why they got together is pretty awesome.
Just a quick
Synopsis.
down and dirty.
Yeah.
Let me do the elevator pitch.
Yeah.
So it's been like 10 months now since we founded the Bavarian Jeepers in the midst of the COVID time pandemic, and most of us, we were locked down in Germany. Everything was closed.
It was
and-
locked down here,
Like
a little bit
lockdown.
different than the States.
And it was hard, to be honest, for most of us. So finding a few guys who started this off and to meet in the forest, in parking lots, that's how it's
But
all
secretive,
started.
like this is like the secret society, really.
Rebellion.
It really, and they don't rebel here. Like everybody follows the rules.
Yeah.
True.
And so it was kind of like we're stuck inside, and I can't take this anymore. And they
We're
were like,
Jeepers. We're off-roaders. You guys get it.
yeah,
It
and
was
they're
really
like-
hard.
They're like, what do I do? Maybe we can go sneak off into the woods and like hang out with 2 or 3 people and just talk and have a beer or something.
Yeah.
And so that turned into 2 or 3 guys into how many?
And we're now 630.
630 members, Bavarian Jeepers. Like, I thought that off-roading and Jeeps were going to be very uncommon, and they are very uncommon when you're talking about an entire country, but the fact that there are still people that are very passionate about it, that are willing to, trudge through it, figure out a way to make it happen.
So they are a little bit of rebels. But you've got a ton of stuff planned for us this week, too.
Yeah.
You've got Wolfgang.
Yeah.
You said
You'll meet Wolfgang in a minute.
Yeah.
Wolfgang is going to be showing you the BMW Welt, BMW Museum, and he's going to be your guide for downtown Munich, and you're going to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
We've got the famous Hofbräuhaus planned for you guys, so you want to drink out of a stein of
Big beers.
Big beer. So that's the way he said it's right. We say Hofbräuhaus, right?
Yeah,
Hofbräuhaus.
Hofbräuhaus, yeah. And then you're taking us around to the Disney Castle and stuff like that.
Yeah, we call it the Schloss Neuschwanstein, but I guess not everyone knows. It's been like the blueprint for the Disney Castle, like the logo.
So you guys will see that too.
And of course, we've got a ton of other really cool off-roading surprises for you guys as well, so stay tuned. But this guy, so you're the vice president, correct, of the Bavarian Jeepers, 630 strong. Like, off-roading is alive and strong here. Even though, they struggle with a lot more rules and regulations than we do in the States, I feel like a lot of people don't realize just how lucky we are in America when it comes to Jeeps and off-roading.
You can't even change your front bumper here unless you get it like inspected and
Recertified
certified and all
and
this
Guys, thank you for what you do
you've been
for
great.
off-roaders here in the
Amazing.
area. This is awesome.
You guys
Thanks
see the
for being
sign?
here.
Just see the sign behind us. This is a half-inch plate.
Do you think they like Jeeps? So the ranch that we're at right now, which is where they kind of have almost an annual get-together, meet, event, whatever you want to call it, is more than just a get-together, because they actually set up an entire obstacle course on the ranch for the Jeepers to go and enjoy themselves just a little bit. And it's nothing extremely technical like we're used to or what you guys are used to seeing us do, but it's something that's just a fun place for these guys to come and enjoy their Jeeps and what it's capable of doing. And it's pretty awesome that they take the time, they take weeks leading up to this to be able to set up the entire obstacle course. And that's just super rad.
So the property here that we're on is pretty unique and super special. He just wanted to show us that flag up there, the American flag on the far wall. So that was from 1942. Which is a little bit special if you guys know.
All right, you guys, so obviously why we are here in Bavaria, we need to explore. Unfortunately, Kevin and I have never been here before. We don't know what we should be exploring. That's where Wolfgang comes in. So this is Wolfgang, Like Brite Nation. Wolfgang, Like Brite
His
Nation.
name's Wolfgang.
I know.
That's super cool, right? Yeah,
And as you can see, he's a Jeeper.
he's got a JL Sahara.
Dude.
With Jeeps in Germany and Bavaria, you can't really modify them much. If you go too high or really high at all or bigger tires, they have to go get them re-inspected and safetied and certified and add it to the VIN number, and it's really crazy. So these are very illegal here on the pod life. But they're like small and out of the way, so it's kind of cool. He's done some customization for the ladies. He's got his address right here in coordinates. You can just type that in Google.
What is the not coordinates to your house though?
It's not coordinates to my house. No, it's coordinates to the city center of Munich. Yeah. So.
Oh,
Close enough to his.
fantastic. Anyways, point is, Wolfgang's gonna take us exploring today.
In
Munich.
In a JL Sahara, which we're in Germany, so that's kind of cool.
Okay, Wolfgang, so what is our first stop exploring Bavaria?
So on the menu today we are in BMW World, yeah, which is here in Munich in the city center. You can watch a lot of new BMWs. You can rent the BMW of your choice for an hour or for a day just to test drive.
Kevin's really excited about.
I am excited because if you don't know, BMW stands for Bavarian Motor Works. Most Americans probably don't know what BMW stands for. You just call it a BMW. And
Unless
it's just,
you own a BMW.
You just call it a BMW. So we're in Bavaria. We have to come to to the BMW
not.
world.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a lot of BMW. I've had probably 10 or 12 BMWs, mostly all M cars. So
Look at him. Look, he's like a kid in a candy store.
I know.
We're gonna go home with a BMW, you guys. I can just feel it.
So this is all brand new. So the M5 CS, I was looking at it because it's a twin turbo V8, makes a ton of horsepower, a ton of torque.
And because he's Kevin, and obviously.
This car is like the saloon of saloons, except it's 185,000 pounds.
Which is
Add 30.
however much more in US dollars.
Add 30% to make it a US dollars. So that's BMW Motor World, or Wort? How do you say it?
Welt.
Welt.
BMW Welt. Yeah.
BMW Welt, which
BMW
is
World.
WELT, but which sounds just like World, right? Welt. Anyway, now across the street, we get to head to
BMW Museum.
the museum. That's where the cool stuff comes in. Although I do like the new stuff.
Okay, real quick, before we go into the museum, something that I didn't get the opportunity to film like last week while we were here in Germany, but I saw and I went crazy over it.
Just show them, Brittany.
Apparently they're really common here. Look, they have little like
Autonomous lawnmowers.
autonomous RC little lawnmower guys that they sit there
No,
and
they're
they'll.
not RC. They're autonomous.
I'm saying it looks like a RC car.
Right.
But it's Look, it's like a Roomba for your lawn. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. He's just going. Just going. And we've been told they're really, really common here, and I don't know why they're not common in the U.S.
So
because
they
that's
just-
amazing.
Because you can't sit on your lawnmower and drink a beer if it's doing it by itself. That's why. So now we're gonna head to have some brunch, and we're gonna go have white sausage.
Yes, so what we're having right now, we're going to the city center, Viktualienmarkt, which is like the center of the Munich city, and there we're gonna have Weisswurst, Breze,
Weisswurst
and Breze, which is pretzel.
You're
Brezel.
a lot better at
Weisswurst.
mimicking
Weisswurst,
words
yes,
than I am,
Weisswurst,
Kevin.
yes. Weisswurst and Breze, which is very classic, but we need to hurry up because it's only officially allowed to eat them before 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So you
right?
can't eat the Weisswurst and pretzel
Now, if you do that
before
it's
2 o'clock or
huge-
after 2 o'clock.
Yes, it's against the tradition, right?
We're on a mission, and we're gonna show you this white sausage.
And the good thing is, if you do it after 11, you need to drink a beer, right?
Oh, so now we
course.
have to have a beer. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
when in Bavaria,
In
yes.
Bavaria, you need eat and dine like a Bavarian, right? And that's an Austrian saying.
No f***ing way.
We just got in an accident. Well, somebody just smashed into us.
Someone just rear-ended his Jeep. Hopefully it did more damage to her rig than the Jeep. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, of course you're not
I'm
expecting
good.
it. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I hit the seat. I'm
Yeah, that was a solid hit. What?
You guys all right?
We're
Yeah, we're good.
Jeep is all right too.
Is
the,
it?
The Audi's just.
That's why we drive Jeeps.
Well, I do insurance. I do insurance. That's what I've done my whole life. You want me to look at it?
Yeah, you can.
And see.
Just to make sure.
Do they don't have you pull off the road or
No, no,
anything?
no, no.
Oh my my god, it's been so long since I've been in an accident. Oh, the Audi is f***ed. Hold on, I'm gonna show this.
So yeah, because the gate.
Just wanna make sure.
Nice. Generally, it'll push in like at the bottom and stuff. Yeah, just a little bit. So at the bottom down here, you can see how it's pushed into the.
The rubber grommet a bit.
Yeah.
So, but not too bad.
Yeah. I'm surprised she's not leaking.
Yeah, that's a solid hit.
Just exchange papers and that's it.
Okay.
So you probably have to come back for Germany, just to go to court. Huh?
So back to our original plans of lunch and having
Pre-car.
Yeah, pre-car accident. This is a traditional Bavarian meal that you have to have before 2, and 1:49, so we are 10 minutes, so we're good. So you get a pretzel, you get some sweet mustard, it's like a honey, I don't know, like a honey mustard, and then a copper pot, so.
And there you go. The famous Bavarian Weisswurst. Huh?
Yeah. So what is it exactly?
I honestly don't know.
And then peel it back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it broke off. It's fine, I'll figure it out. Know that if I make a weird face, you're not gonna eat it? Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you then.
Okay. Cheers. I think it's really good,
Yeah,
actually.
it's really good.
Yeah.
That's very
He
good.
wasn't expecting us to like it. That's actually really tasty. All right, 10-10, try it.
Weisswurst.
But yeah. Germany has a lot of different towers. So we're going up the tower. This one's as wide as Kevin is. This one, at least, is significantly less tall than the Cologne Cathedral, so less steps. I spoke too soon. It's still a lot of steps.
Undertaker.
Now, guys, we told you we had a surprise for you, and
I
as
got it.
you can see,
I got a new car. Look, 2 more horsepower. It's got 2 horsepower.
2 horsepower. So we're gonna take a carriage to somewhere really, really rad, and
Look at this little town we're in.
share the entire experience with you guys. Yeah, it's misting though, but we'll see how it goes. It should be great.
I'm sure they're working on it.
It sounds like me. So everything in Germany is going electric, right? By 2025, they want to ban all diesels, go electric. These horses up here are like farting like up a storm. They're like passing so much gas that they're gonna have the German like EPA out here canceling horse carriages and putting electric horses up here. I'm telling you.
Wait, what?
He said that the horse has a great musical talent.
Now, all joking aside, the downside is this morning, and it's like 8 a.m. now. Woke up at 5 a.m. this morning, left at 6 a.m., got here at 8. As you can see, it is misty and drizzly and kind of a very overcast and dreary day. But that is not going to stop us from enjoying this. Welcome to Schloss Neuschwanstein, or Castle Neuschwanstein. Neu means new, Schwan means swan, and Stein means stone. So, Castle Neuschwanstein? Now, although the castles and the architecture here in Germany and Europe in general have been absolutely beautiful and breathtaking, let's get back to what's really important, which is off-roading and Jeeps. Now, obviously, it's not very common, if you haven't figured that out yet, here in Germany and kind of throughout Europe in general. But if there's anything you should ever learn from our channel, if there is a will, there is absolutely a way, because we have found one of the few, if only, legitimate off-roading shops here in Germany. Look at all the Jeeps and builds. I don't know if this one technically constitutes a Jeep, but it should look really familiar if you ever watch the channel Flex, Rocks, and Rollovers, because this is actually on it pretty often from a driver here in Germany who rips on this thing. We're impressed.
So this is just like their comical burnout machine. This is literally made just to do burnouts. And that's all it is. I noticed something just a second ago. This wheel's on here and it's just flipped inside out. Like this is normally the inside of the wheel. And then if you look here, you've got a Gatling gun on here. That's exhaust driven. And by exhaust driven, well, you show them what
Can we hear it?
exhaust driven is.
Okay guys, so this is Michael. So he is commonly enough on Flex Rocks and Rollovers, and this is usually the rig that you're driving.
Yeah, this is the rig we drive on Flex Rocks Rollovers. It's got a LS1 engine in the back. It's got Unimog axles. What's very special about it, it got a big winch in the front. So I don't think you got such big winches in the US.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We use it in competitions.
For racing. That's the
For
fast
racing,
ones.
Yes.
Are that the ones that are really fast?
So
Really
it
fast
spools
winches.
like
Yes,
insanely quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's full hydro steering, Unimog portal axles.
So you can see how
The axle's not lined up with the front of the
the
wheel.
axle is not exactly lining how you normally expect it to. So this gives it insane amount of front and rear ground clearance, which is awesome.
We built Unimog axles in and thought you never could destroy it. But then the first test drive, the rear axle broke. It was over.
Yeah, so we were really under the impression when we came to Europe and Germany that there wasn't really going to be anything remotely like this in existence here, because everything we've heard is there really isn't a lot of places to off-road. But on top of that, the regulations here are so strict that like this is not something you want to get well, definitely not this, but even this is not something you want to get caught driving on the street. You can get in big trouble for it.
Look in the center right there.
Why is there a second winch in the center? What is that?
Winch, yes.
What's happening here? What's the second winch for?
It's if you go down a steep cliff or something, you can save with the winch in the back, or if you got rolled, you can turn off
Flip
to the
yourself
wheels.
back over?
Yeah, flip off. Yes.
So that's to keep you from going down a hill.
Yes. Yes.
Basically. 42-inch tractor tires.
Yes.
The ground clearance is insane. And then some.
Like, can you tell how tall that?
I mean, yeah, it's up to your kneecap. It's a massive amount of clearance.
Yeah.
This thing is so cool. But I still like this. I can't believe this is built with only the sole purpose of doing burnouts.
So the other Jeeps over here.
Oh yeah.
This is not common. This is not normal. If you go down an inch and you're with your car, you have to take it in and have the VIN recertified because it all has to be approved. So going up and putting wheels and tires, and you can't even like have steel bumpers. They have without approval. So these guys are doing something right. They know somebody somewhere.
Okay, so this is wicked. They just pointed this out. So you see this hook with the rope going way down there, because obviously there's not a winch up here. But look at this. The winch is way back here.
They said it's a 13 horsepower winch. That's more than like most lawnmowers and go-karts.
It's an V8 engine swap, and it needs a lot of air to cool down. And the big winch would
Blocks
be
too much of the
right
grill.
here
So you literally just devised an entire new method of winch mounting,
Yep.
just so you could put a V8.
Yeah.
Or so he could keep a 13 horsepower winch, which makes more power than his old engine that was in here. That winch.
That's right.
I know you guys don't think this is really a big deal, but being at where we're at, this is a huge deal.
Like, this is awesome.
Literally, they are banning everything other than electric vehicles in the next like 3 years in this entire
trying
country.
to, but yes.
Right. This is somebody that's like, no, this is my passion. I'm gonna find a way to do. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
There is, yeah.
And then, of course, for all of our XJ fans,
This has got a 454 big block in it, but look at all the room for activities in here.
all the room.
Like, I could literally crawl next to the engine.
They even have a saloon on the property, which I just asked you, but what's the saloon for?
Just for drinking.
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Oh my
Redneck place.
It's legit.
Look, Jack and Jack.
This is not moonshine or alcohol. This is actually, it's like Coca-Cola mixed with like orange Fanta, and apparently it's really popular here. It's not bad, it's just an odd taste.
It's not bad, it just doesn't taste good. Yeah, it's not bad.
That's what I said, see? But
It's
you're
not
making
good
a
either.
face
I
when
know.
you
You're
say
Such a liar.
I would never order this. Don't touch it.
Of course I'm not gonna touch it. What did you just say?
We've built the first saloon
Yep.
and we burned it down after 1 year.
Okay.
We've had a party and a gas fire, and then it was all destroyed. And in the same year we built the second saloon.
So this is technically saloon number 2.
Yep.
And then, of course, before we leave Bavaria, we had to do one last thing, which is come to Motor World and invite anyone and everyone who wanted to come out and say hi before we leave. So Jeepers around Germany and some even further can come out, say hi, and just have a good time.
And I think they did.
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you
Comment ça va, Lite, Brite Nation?
Dude, all the way from France to Bavaria. And look,
so let's go back to the beaches where I
that is so cool. You drove all the way from France just to come hang out tonight.
Small details. I work by night shift, so I didn't sleep.
You didn't even go to sleep.
No.
You've
What?
been up all
Just-
night long, then drove all the way here.
Yeah, from work to that.
Dude, that's so cool. Luxembourg, which is like 450 miles?
At around, yeah.
What?
What's up, Lite Brite Nation?
Was geht ab, Lite Brite Nation? Grüße aus Deutschland. What's up, Lite Brite Nation? Nice to meet you in Munich.
What's up, Lite Brite Nation?
Like right, Kev, here I am with Brittany in my arms. See you.
let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005 when we were still alive,
Lite Brite Nation, I'm Holger from Germany and I took a 400 miles trip today from Düsseldorf to Munich just to meet up with the best couple in the off-road world.
What's up, my bright nation?
when we were still alive.
Guys, this has been an absolutely amazing time here in Bavaria and in Germany, and I have to thank the Bavarian Jeepers for a rad time. Guys, it has been amazing. We have so much more planned though still. We still have a week, a little over a week here in Germany.
We have a lot to do.
Or in
Not-
Europe.
not- in Europe,
Left.
not in Germany. We're
in
headed
Europe. So stay tuned. We have a bunch more planned. This is going to get awesome, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all of your Lite Brite Nation merch and decals at litebritstudios.com. Guys, we love you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Well, you have to know how big my head is before you can tell.
His head is very
hold it
big.
up next to your head. It's literally bigger than your head. So we're about to suck on the white sausage.
Kevin is.
No, you are too. This is Weisswurst. Weisswurst? Weisswurst. It has a casing over the sausage, and we just used a fork and knife, removed the casing, and ate it. And they're like, "No, that's not how you do that."
Okay,
Well, we need a pretzel though.
demonstration.
This is how you eat it.
Oh, so like bits at a time. You're just like sucking it. Okay, you're supposed to suck it out of the casing.
Come on.
Do you bite the end of it and then squeeze?
And you
Quite a
suck
small
it.
hole in it, and then you're sucking it out.
Go, go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yum! So go away. Yeah. And you just use your lips, kind of.
So go. Yeah.
You did it.
Get them.
So apparently that is the proper way to eat
Say it.
Weisswurst.
Weisswurst.
Say again.
Oh, Weisswurst.
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 Yeah.
Weisswurst.
Weisswurst.
They sound the same to me.